Hey, welcome back. Check it out. No cast. I gotta keep these two tied together, but no cast anymore. I can almost make a decent A-OK now. The finger doesn't want to bend very much, but it's getting there. It's better than it was when they took it off a couple of days ago. Eventually, hopefully I'll be playing guitar again and I won't have to rap. Until then, you're stuck with my fat rhymes. I don't think I'm gonna be opening coconuts anytime soon. I got away with it a few times while I had the cast on, but I was very careful. As one of my viewers wrote, the safest way to open a coconut with a machete is to make sure you put your bare foot on the coconut, because a bare foot holds it well while you open. You never put your hand on it where you can cut your hand. So I did pretty well with that so far. But really, I think I might just outsource all my coconut opening. It was a terrifying thing to have my tendons cut, and I really worry about it, worry about getting it back. But you know, I was on my way to the hospital when they were taking my cast off, driving alongside the road, and I was thinking, man, this has been tough, only being able to use one hand for a while. I was kind of feeling a little sorry for myself and thinking, yeah, it's gonna be over soon. And I passed a guy who was missing his arm from here, walking by on the side of the road. And I went, Dave, you have a lot to be thankful for. All of us have a lot to be thankful for. And I thank God that it wasn't a worse injury and I was able to still get a little gardening done during it. And that all you guys were so encouraging and so much fun to share the story with.
Blessings on all of you.
My wife has been so much help. We've kind of had a little bit of a role reversal because she was opening jars for me instead of the other way around. That was kind of sad. I also found that I used to be able to do quite a few chin-ups, and now this arm is just a lot weaker than it's ever been before, so I've got to work my way back up to that. I got to get the strength back. I've been doing some swimming. I got to keep these two fingers taped together except for a few minutes at night when I'm supposed to take it off and just kind of open and close my hand in some warm water, or take it off and go swimming at the beach. So I've done that a few times, and it's really strange because it feels like the fingers just kind of flopping in the water, but it's getting better. I'm starting to get a little more clutch out of it, and typing is a little easier. Really had a lot of my writing drop off, but I did manage to put together a book on growing your own caffeine, on growing coffee, tea, and Yaupon holly, which are 3 sources of caffeine. So I did a little survival gardener's guide to growing caffeine, which is now up for pre-order on Amazon. I'll put a little link to it. It's $2, and it'll be like 18,000 words, something like that. The main body of it's about 6,000 or 7,000 words, basically straight up instructional on how you can grow your own caffeine in a crash, even if you don't live in the tropics. And then the last bit of it, like a big chunk of it in the appendix, is an interview I did with a Kona coffee farmer that shows really how hard it is to get really good coffee. To grow coffee is one thing, but to actually get good coffee and process it properly, different thing altogether. So that's a cool little booklet, and I managed to get that done despite the fact that my typing is about half as fast and I keep mashing down the shift key with my cast and all that. But getting my fingers back. Praise the Lord. Thank you for your prayers and your good wishes, and hopefully I'll be playing guitar again soon. I'm looking forward to that, seriously, because I don't think I'm ever going to be an excellent rapper. Well, I'm pretty good, but not like super good. Not like that guy, what's his name? Reese's Pieces. Now, I'm not as good as Reese's Pieces. Kabaka Pyramid's pretty good. I think I could beat him though, eventually. Thanks for watching. Be sure to like, subscribe, catch me on the web at thesurvivalgardener.com, and until next time, may you keep all your fingers. You see this? This is what suffering looks like. It looks like something tasty with water and meat inside, but this is made of suffering.
I can rip the raps and tippy tap running laps, cross the graves of the sucker MCs who wanna challenge me and unbalance me. But my poetry is like a tree, unstoppable. Roots spreading cracks in the foundation, hip-hop devastation and innovation all across the nation and beyond. Conversation, third world representing, and that's what I'm presenting while I'm renting all my experimentation. Ag innovation with explanation, broadcasting on the YouTube for all of you dudes. Santa spit truth with the most compost and roast the cutworms. Not a boast, but a toast as your host to this lyrical utmost. Let's give a shout out to the recently returned fingers of the MC Davy G. Hello, fingers.
Hello, Davy G.
It's nice to see you again. I'm glad you're still on my hand.